Scene script. Have you ever wondered who would win in a fight between a man and a tiger? No? Well, we're going to talk about it anyway. Let's start by painting a picture of our contenders. On one side, we have the human, a creature of intellect and innovation. Now, this isn't your typical action movie hero, no sir. This is your average Joe, perhaps with a bit of a dad bod going on. His biceps might not be bulging, but hey, he can open a jar of pickles like nobody's business. His speed? Well, let's just say he probably won't be winning any Olympic medals soon. But what he lacks in physical prowess, he makes up for in wit, creativity, and an uncanny knack for DIY. On the other side of the ring, we have the tiger, a beast of raw power and primal instinct. This is not your friendly neighborhood cat. This is nature's equivalent of a stealthy, muscular tank. Its sleek, striped frame is built for speed and strength. Those razor-sharp claws, they're not just for show. And let's not even get started on those teeth. This creature is a living, breathing embodiment of the phrase survival of the fittest. The stark contrast between these two is almost comical. It's like comparing a featherweight to a heavyweight, a bicycle to a Ferrari, a water gun to a fire hose. It's clear who holds the physical advantage here, and spoiler alert, it's not the one with the dad bod. But let's not be too hasty. The human species didn't climb to the top of the food chain just for their ability to craft a mean latte. There's more to this hypothetical showdown than meets the eye. So, looking at the tail of the tape, our human contender might need to consider a few more sessions at the gym, or at least a few less at the pub. But remember, in this battle of man versus beast, it's not all about brute strength. So far, it's looking like our man might need to hit the gym before this showdown, but let's not count him out just yet. Now, we know a man's best friend is his dog, but what if his opponent is a 600-pound tiger? Let's ponder on this for a moment. On one side, we have the human being, a creature of intellect and innovation. Humans have developed tools to aid survival, from simple stone axes to the complex algorithms of artificial intelligence. We've sent fellow humans to the moon, for heaven's sake. We've even invented the wheel, and not just the one on your car, but the one on your office chair that keeps getting caught on the carpet. Oh, and let's not forget the smartphone, a device that can do everything from ordering a pizza to navigating the Amazon rainforest. Although if you're relying on a GPS to navigate the Amazon, you might want to reconsider your life choices. On the other side of the ring, we have the tiger, a beast of raw power and instinct. There's no technology here, just pure, unadulterated nature. A tiger doesn't need an app to stalk its prey. It uses its acute senses of sight, hearing and smell, honed to perfection over millennia of evolution. It's a creature of such predatory efficiency that it makes a Swiss Army knife look like a plastic spork. And when it comes to the crunch, a tiger doesn't need a gym membership to maintain its physique. It's all natural, baby. So when it comes to the battle of wits, our man might have the edge. He can strategize, plan and problem solve, but does he stand a chance against the sheer brute force of a tiger? Can he outwit a creature that has been perfecting the art of the hunt, while his ancestors were still trying to figure out how to make fire? It's a battle of brains versus brawn, technology versus instinct, man versus tiger. So our man has brains and a smartphone, but our tiger has brawn and killer instincts. This is shaping up to be quite the match. In a battle of survival, who has the upper hand? A man with his survival shows or a tiger with its natural instincts? Let's start with our human contender. He's been glued to the screen for countless hours, absorbing everything Bear Grylls and Ray Mears have to offer. He's got his Swiss Army knife, a backpack stuffed with gear, and not to forget, the all-important, life-saving, indispensable duct tape. After all, if there's one thing survival shows have taught us, it's that duct tape can fix anything from a broken tent pole to a fractured self-esteem. Then there's our feline contestant, the tiger, an apex predator, born and bred in the wild. No need for survival shows, no need for duct tape. It's got built-in GPS, razor-sharp claws, and a set of chompers that could make a great white shark blush. It's like a Swiss Army knife on 4 legs with a fur coat. But life in the wild isn't all rosy for our tiger. There's the constant need to hunt, to mark territory, to avoid other predators. It's a full-time job with no weekends, no holidays, and certainly no retirement plan. It's survival of the fittest, day in and day out. Our man, on the other hand, may have a slightly easier life. He's got his survival shows, his duct tape, and if all else fails, he can always call for a helicopter rescue. But let's not be too hard on him. After all, he's got his own battles to fight. Rush hour traffic, tax returns, and the ever-looming threat of forgetting his anniversary. In the end, both our contenders have their unique survival tactics. The man with his survival shows and duct tape, the tiger with its natural instincts. But let's not forget, the man also has something the tiger doesn't, a remote control. So, who really has the upper hand here? It's clear that both our contenders have their own survival tricks. But who would last longer in a real battle? Let's find out. So, who would win in this hypothetical battle? Our everyday man or our natural-born killer? Let's recap, shall we? We've had our man armed with nothing but his wit and perhaps a sturdy stick. Then there was our tiger, with its razor-sharp claws, teeth that can crush bones, and a leap that would put any NBA player to shame. Our man, on the other hand, he has thumbs. Don't underestimate the power of opposable thumbs, folks. And let's not forget his secret weapon, the power of distraction. A laser pointer or perhaps a squeaky toy could be his saving grace. In the end, our man might stand a chance, if the tiger is already full, or if he can distract it with a laser pointer. But let's be real. Our money is on the tiger. But don't worry, no men or tigers were harmed in the making of this video. Always remember, it's all fun and games until someone loses a stake.